Hello guys, and welcome to Gina's Way. So thank you for coming back to my channel. You guys, we reached 10,000 subscribers, so I'm so excited about that. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and for sharing the videos and all that you do and supporting my channel. So thank you so much. For today, we're going to continue on our series on how to save money. So however, we're going to take a little bit of a break from that. And we're going to talk about bank accounts, which is still along the same lines, but we're going to talk about why we have so many bank accounts, okay? Because we have 9. So when I first heard of the idea, I thought, that's stupid. I'm going to be honest, I was like, that is crazy. Why would you have so many bank accounts? You're going to get confused. And so my husband was like, no, let's just hear it out. Let's hear it out. Let's see. And so we sat down and we listened to videos. We love to read books and watch videos and stuff like that on this type of stuff. So yes, we're nerds, but we love it to save money and all that type of stuff. But so anyway, so we sat down and we listened to it and watched it and took notes, and then we tried it. And you guys, it works wonders. So what I'm going to do, of course, these people have more bank accounts than we have. But these were the ones that stood out to us. And I thought, oh, this would be great. So I'm just going to walk you through it. So the first bank account is for your mortgage or for your rent. Okay. So that is something, in one of my videos, I said, did you know? So this is really good information. So when you have a house, so if you're renting, this don't apply, but if you have a house, you could pay bi-weekly. So what you do, call your mortgage company and make sure that or your bank, and make sure they're not going to charge you to take this money out. But you have them to take it out bi-weekly. And once they take out money bi-weekly, you're going to get an extra payment for the year. So, it don't sound like a lot, but also if you pay like an extra $200 or whatever you have going toward it, you could cut off in 2 years up to 13 years off of your mortgage. So that's one thing you don't want to mess around with, is missing your mortgage payment. You don't want your credit to get messed up. You want to have a place to live. So account number 1 is for your mortgage or your rent. That's it. That way you know that you have that money going in. Now you want to have, I should have said number 1, you should have just a regular bank account where all your money is going into. So you got all of your, just your, like your direct deposit going in there. And then you could disperse it however you want to disperse it. It's up to you. So I'm just going to tell you about these different accounts. So you got the one account, which is the main account, which is where you have all of your, like your direct deposits and stuff like that going to that account. And that's just, that's basically the main account. So that's number 1, you want that. And then number 2, you want your mortgage account. And so what happens is, like, even if your regular account get messed up or something happened to your account, people hack things. I've had it happen before where my bank account got messed up, but you don't have to worry about your mortgage because you got that covered. That's a whole nother account. You know what I mean? So you don't have to worry about any of that. So, so that's account number 1. Account number 2, car payment. Now we don't have car payments anymore, which is nice. However, what we do is we pay a certain amount every single month to the car payment fund. You know what I'm saying? So like, we want to get new Cadillac Escalades, probably in the next couple years. Well, what we did was we did a budget. And if you guys want me to do a budget or show you how to, let me know. I just didn't do one because I didn't think you guys need to know how. But if you do, leave it in the comment section. We'll do a video on that. But so what we did was we just kind of went through. We just did it again. Every year we do this, our budgeting for the year, because he gets a raise, I get more money, whatever. And so we want to do that. So we figure out how much do the car cost, and if we want to get to that amount by 2 years, how much do we need to pay each month to that fund? And you pay yourself. Like, you know how you can normally make a car payment to the actual car place, but then you're going to pay so much more interest and all that stuff on there, and they're going to charge you so much. Well, all you do, you pay it there anyways and just leave it alone. Just pay it and leave it alone and pretend like it don't exist. So every month you're making a car payment. Now, if you say, oh, well, that's silly, I can't afford that. Well, then how are you going to afford to get a new car? So you, in the long run, you're gonna come out so much better because you're gonna have your car paid for. Yeah. So that's as long as you can keep driving. Like I said, we've got 2 matching Cadillac Escalades. I just want a new one, but it's still good. Okay. So they're both still in good condition, but I just want to upgrade. And so we can still keep driving ours for a while. But when we get the new one, we're going to pay cash because we're paying ourselves every single month to that account of what a car payment would be, that and a little bit more. So that's the second account. The third account is, now I will tell you guys, at first we were spending so much money in eating out. I mean, we were ridiculous with it. And before you know it, the money, it's like we done spent all this money on food, eating out, not grocery shopping. So what we do now is we have a fund just for fun times, just for eating out, just for going like to the movies, just for going like to Dave and Buster's or whatever. So every month we have an account. So a certain amount goes into the bank account, and it's all one bank. Okay. So we have it where you can just distribute it. Like you could say, I want to put $100 over here, $500. So all you got to do is distribute it, and it's all free for us to do that. So we have a budget that we set up. Okay, this is what we're going to spend on eating out, on going to the movies. Once that's gone, you're done. You can get a debit card for that if you want to, or you could just carry cash to make sure you don't go over once you go out to Dave and Buster's or whatever. You could do whatever you want, but it do make sense to do that. That was another one I was like, that's kind of silly, but it is not. Believe me, it's going to keep you accountable. Okay. The next account, I have a business account myself because I have a small business. So that one's just mine, and it is a business name because some checks come into my business name. So that's why I have another checking account for that. And then we have a Christmas fund, and this is one we just added because this year was so stressful. Now, when my husband gets bonuses every 3 months or so, every 3 months, and we never have to pay for Christmas out of pocket. So, like the Christmas things, because he get it a little bit before Christmas. He gets the bonus a little bit before Christmas, but it puts me into crunch time where I'm spending all that money real fast, but I have to get everybody's gifts. And so, because we don't want to spend it out of pocket. So that's something we did, was we just said, you know what, let's not worry about that. We're just going to have it where we're going to put it into the Christmas fund every single month. And that's how we're going to do. So that was what we came up for the Christmas fund. So that one is new, but that's what we're going to do because it's too much to shop a couple weeks before Christmas. It's just crazy. So that's account number 5. Account number 6 and 7 is my boys. My 15-year-old have his own account, and so do my 20-year-old. So they've had their accounts for a while, and it just works. Allowance goes in there. Any type of money that they get goes right into their accounts. And then the next account is a savings emergency fund. Now we don't have an actual one for emergency, but it is just the savings account. So you need to have a savings, and you need to have something that you do not touch. You don't borrow from, you don't dip into, you don't transfer. That account is simply just for that account. So you need to have something that is called just a savings account. Okay. So that's what you want, is a savings account / emergency fund. You could separate it if you want to, but my husband wanted to just do it all together. That fund, what's going to come out of that is going to be like, what if an emergency happened and you can't get paid from your job? What if something happened, and you don't have the money? Or what if an emergency happened and your car breaks down and you live in paycheck to paycheck? Okay. Or what if you can't get paid that week? Or, you never know what emergency is going to happen. And you have to take like the extra money where we're talking about getting rid of that cable, $200 bill cable, $100, $80 cable, all the extra stuff, leaving the lights on all day and, unplugging those. Look at those past videos, saving money on your groceries. All that extra money needs to go somewhere. And so we're going to put it into these other funds. Okay. And that's how we're going to get, that's how we're saving money. And then, so those are our 9 accounts that we have. You guys, this system works very, very, very well. Definitely try it. Like I said, it works for us. You guys, I know it sounds silly to have so many different funds, but it do work. I'm telling you, it works. And it feels good that if something happened, you're already set. You feel good about that. But I just wanted to come and do this video. Let me know if, like I said, if you want to see the budget one, because that's I'll be more than happy to do a budget one if you guys don't know how to set up a budget, but I will go ahead and do that one for you too. Definitely don't forget to check out my other channel, Ginas Natural Way, where we're doing a 28-day kind of make your life over. And it's just good. Tonight we're talking about money. So it tells you how to attract money into your life and how to attract all these good things. So check it out. I'll put the link in the description box. But I'm going to talk to you guys later, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.